Alrighty. So I was going to say this morning, let's go through the. Jill, is your camera still not working?
Yeah, it's not working. My daughter's been really sick, and I wanted her to take it off because she put it on. So, but I'm here. I can hear you. I can see you.
Oh,
Thanks,
good.
guys.
No stress. Yeah, I was going to go through the results on Typeform. Oh, before I do, actually, I went through the 21 days of Bitcoin from Bitcoin Magazine. So they've got their curriculum up. It was pretty good. Like, so they've got using Typeform as well, actually, for their test. I scored 21 out of 21, so that was pretty cool.
Well done.
Yeah, I was not much study, so that's pretty good. I kind of went through the 21 days and read most of them. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of know most of this, so it's pretty straightforward. But I think it's kind of sort of precise enough, and the language is quite good that anyone could sort of pick it up and read along and sit through it. So I really like what they've done. So I reached out and said if they want to sort of collaborate, or if we could even promote what they're doing or something like that, then we'll go from there. So it's pretty definitely worth doing. So if you have a chance, I'll post a link to it, and yeah, jump in and see how you go. I was going to say on that note, for the provocation that we had, I thought we might go through some of the results together and sort of pick a winner. So we've got what was it? Too many windows open here. So we've got 9 results. Just share my window. One sec. Oh, actually, I don't want to share their emails. Hide that. Okay. Close that. And share screen. Alrighty, can you guys see that okay?
Yep.
Awesome. So this was Karen, your idea pretty much to go ahead with this. So the provocation that we had, actually, do you want to read that, Karen, and then we can do your provocation if you can see it on the screen.
Yeah, learner voice. We invite you to express your thoughts, ideas, and questions you are puzzling about on this page. Different questions and ideas will be posted here, and we look forward to seeing your responses and thoughts about these. Your thoughts, questions, ideas, and suggestions could start conversations, helping all who join in with posts learn more and share what they know and would like to know and share experiences too. And then the next bit, sorry. Did you know that regardless of your age, you have the right to give your opinions and express your view freely on issues that affect you, and you should be listened to and taken seriously. You also have the right to share freely with others what you learn, think, and feel by talking, writing, or in any other way, unless it harms or offends other people. And that's from the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. And this sort of stems from your work with the Korchak Foundation. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So yeah, korchakaustralia.com. Is that the website?
Yep.
Yeah, check it out if you get a chance. So the provocation for this one, so it's been over a month, I think. So the question that we had was, what does being independent mean to you? Is being independent and doing what you choose to do to achieve your goals important to you? What stops you or slows you down in reaching your goals? I thought that was a really nice one to kick off with. So we had a fair few responses to that. I know some people said they responded, but the email address wasn't in here, so I don't know what the goes with that. So I don't know, maybe we have to tweak something or whatever, but got 9 people responded, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Great.
So I thought together maybe we'll pick one today and send them some sats. So the first one was, what being independent means to me is being able to do things for yourself and being able to do what you want to do. Yes, being independent is important to me so that I can live my full potential. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
To me, it means to do something by myself without the need of help. Personally, I find that doing something myself feels a lot more rewarding. I tend to procrastinate a lot and it slows me down. Fair enough. Well, yeah, that's actually kind of reminiscent of like how, like for the whole provocation really on how the Bitcoin network works, right? Like, so it's permissionless. You can work on your own and you can still contribute without having to sort of work directly with people. So yeah, I kind of like that. That's cool. It means that I can achieve things on my own. Yes, it is important to me because I look forward to achieving my goal. I'm guessing goals that sometimes I get distracted by people talking, but I can achieve my goal in the end. Fair enough. Give me the money.
They're being open.
All right, well, that's the winner, obviously.
Yeah, really.
A lot of thought went into that. Very funny. Should we give like one sat for that one? For so the next one was being able to achieve things on my own. Yes, it is important to me because I look forward to achieving my goal. Okay, so it's obviously the same. It must be the same person. It's been it twice. Being independent means you do it by yourself. Yeah, that's true. Independent means you are fine with working alone. Yep, very true. Independence is like when a bird gets pushed from its nest. It's when you go off and do what you want to do, where you can figure it out yourself. Achieving goals is you trying and not giving up. Ooh, I really like that one.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn
Yeah.
good. Jill, was that your one?
No. Give me the money.
Yours is give me the money. That's awesome. And then, yeah, finally, independence creates emotions connected to freedom and responsibility. Yes, it is important. Sometimes uncertainty slows me down. I like that too.
Yeah,
I think I really like this one though.
I think the 15th of April is probably mine.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good one too.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't need stats.
I think yeah, I don't know, in my mind that one's the winner, but what do you guys think?
Do we
Let's
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
with the absence of criteria. There's no
Yeah.
criteria sheet here, but I
That's
think
right.
the critical pull on the emotional pull maybe on the audience with the aesthetic feature of the simile maybe is the winner. Yep.
100%. I mean, and obviously that for the comedy. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. That's a really good kickoff, I think, to some provocations. That, I mean, obviously in the future ones we can expand that and have more than 30 characters or whatever I set it to. But no, I think that was cool. Sorry.
Is there only one winner? Can we have all of these posted because they're all giving different provocations and different thoughts and
100%.
say and if we already said there's going to be one winner, so how about we use we think, you know, we value some words like we value all of them because we all have different ideas and different experiences, and so they're all up there. Thanks very much for sending them in.
Yep.
Let's choose one winner for now. That's, you know, what we started with, the sats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And let's use that one as the start of beginning of the next conversation and join on your thoughts and add to it in any way.
Oh, I like that. We could even do like a wall of these as well if we wanted to, so we incorporate them all.
And that way we're valuing everyone, so they're not going to say, I'm not going to enter again, or other kids say, oh, look, if it's only one winner, what are my chances? Because we want
true.
You know, we want to get the give me the money ones as well as the other ones. You know,
I like, true. Or we could do like everyone who's sort of entered, if they respond, we can give them like a couple of sats each anyway. So everyone's kind of a winner as well. I don't see a problem with that. So
well, just being there is being a winner too, because your voice is out in the public. You know,
yeah, 100%.
valued.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, well, let's do that. So I might to like build out a page for this so we can incorporate all of them. Actually, I might ask them. So we'll email back and say, would you like this included on the page? Because they might be sort of personal to them.
When you said post it here, isn't that saying, yes, I agree that it's going to be posted?
I don't think we specified that. So it's just in their mind, it could just be going to one person that's reviewing them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
even though I am sharing it now, I suppose, but
But it's just like on the CoreChat website, we encourage children to post their ideas.
yeah,
And when we've said post your idea here, and then we put it up on the website, so it's
yeah,
sort of good.
yeah. 100%. I'm up for that. But all right, I'll reach out to these. I'll reach out to them individually and see what their thoughts are, and then we can do another one. I like that. So maybe based off this, we sort of kick onto the next one. But you had a fair few, Karen, that we could
Yeah.
work with. So
We
let's
could have a few conversations running at once, you know,
yeah.
or just give the prize for this and that. Any other thoughts, just add them here, and here's the next one.
Yep. Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll do that. So I might even how should we do it? Maybe through Substack. So if I add, because I've got all their email addresses, we can add them to the Substack, and then they get the notifications for the next ones coming up. Might be the way to go.
Thanks
All
for
right.
sharing them with us. It's great to
Yeah,
see.
it's awesome. Yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, Gordon and Electra, do you reckon you guys might know who that person is?
No, I'd say it's probably one of the homes. I'll just have a quick look. The 17th. I don't know. It's done on a Friday. So, 17th of April. Sorry.
Yeah. It's a little while back.
It was a Sunday. Is that right?
Maybe.
Not sure.
Not sure. That's all right. No worries.
Could have been one of my daughter or friends or one of the homeschoolers.
Yeah. I know Maheen said she was going to enter as well, Karen. She said she did, but I can't see her address in there, so I'm not sure what happened there. Anyways, we can move on from that. Jacques, did you want to kick on with what you've been working on?
Yeah, so it was an eventful week. I was really trying to get as far as I could with just cloning the to-do list app that they already have on the Hero website because it has authentication, and then just embedding Typeform into it. Because Typeform has like React is the front end JavaScript framework for these. So I was just trying to kind of match the two together, but it wasn't working. So I realized that there were just aspects of React that I needed to learn. So like today I spent like 4 hours going from like an introductory React tutorial. But as I'm going, I'm also creating step-by-step documentation. So this could also so I'm thinking about the way that I do this. I want to take myself from basically knowing zero JavaScript framework. I've never really worked with JavaScript all that much, mainly just on HTML and CSS. But I'm going to be working through getting the initial app up, and honestly, like tomorrow, I'll be able to push something up with the Typeform in it because I know what I need to do. It's just should be such a simple thing, but it just requires a little bit of the fundamentals. So
okay,
I'll be getting it up, and then I'll get the authentication in. So like by next week, we'll be good to go. So I already.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, because it'll be like something that other learners will be able to follow along. So like if they just follow these repositories, they'll be able to build out the same app that they're using. Yeah.
Awesome.
Good.
Very cool. Yeah, I reckon well, we'll do another Typeform that we could actually do authentication with then. So I'll spin one up. Karen, maybe I'll work with you and find another provocation. And we'll make it a real one that we can actually, all of us can authenticate into and check it out. I reckon that'll be really fun.
Yeah.
On that note, with Stacks still no receipt for any Stacks to pull yet, so still waiting on that. So hopefully I'll reach out today and see what the go is. But I'm really keen to get building on that. So yeah, it'd be good to sort of get at least another meeting with them just so we can see what's going on.
They have the address and everything, like you've just been emailing with them, have you? And they have everything, they just haven't processed it?
Yep.
Is there any
yep.
kind of agreement, or have they given you
Uh,
anything for us to read? Or?
Just the email that I've put in the shared drive.
Oh, okay,
last
so
week.
it's just sort of a loose.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah,
it.
nothing to sign or anything. Which I mean, I think most sort of Web3 institutions and DAOs and blockchain systems are kind of like that, which is good in one sense and bad in another, I suppose. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Jacques, did you say the language that you're using there is React?
Yes, it's React for the front end, and then like all of the Web3 blockchain interface just plugs into that front end aspect. Sorry, it's like my neighbor's playing some loud music right now, so
Oh no, that's okay. I've just seen some hackathons that are being done in Australia in React, so I was just curious.
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty cool. Like, now I've been putting it off for a long time because I don't know why I've been always hesitant of doing JavaScript, but it's kind of fun and getting into it. So it'll be cool. It's good incentive for me to get into this.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, on Stacks, yeah, we've got people keen after that meetup, the Bitcoin meetup the other night. So
yeah, we've got a ready community to jump in. So yeah, put a
Awesome.
wind up them.
we need to get it happening because we've got
Otherwise
people
we won't
that
talk, 'cause we've got people
want to
ready
build
go.
stuff.
Yeah, they want to build.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
They're messaging me this morning saying let's have a meeting next week and get
Sweet.
our groups building.
Awesome.
So let them know that we have people ready to go. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah, all right. I'll email them today and see what's going on. Yeah, what was the other thing I had? Something really interesting from this morning. It's gone out of my head. Yeah. It's something for you, Jacques. The US has got a bill now looking for all crypto to have no tax up to $200 as of like this morning. There's something going on. I'm like, wow, that's incredible.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's like the first.
That's almost as good as what I was arguing was for a tax compliance holiday for 2 years until they worked it out with a new asset class.
Yeah.
Because what is the point? Like, as an accountant, what is the point? And what is the point of like people paying to have their thousands of dollars to have their tax done for accountants to just go over uncertainties and where there's no law? Like, we're just having to make it up and guess. All they do is tell us to be consistent. We're thinking, well, are we just being consistent with doing it the wrong way? And are you going to get us for it later?
Yeah.
So I better charge my client twice as much because I need more insurance.
Yeah.
But what's it achieving? So I mean, yeah, these small amounts. I was thinking like a threshold. It should be at least, maybe a couple of $1,000.
Yeah, a couple of thousand. Yeah.
Easy.
Also, did you see the news that the Gold Coast Mayor is open to the idea of us paying our taxes in crypto? Well, our rates.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I tried to get the attention of Gladstone Council, but they haven't.
It was in Bitcoin, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was in Bitcoin. Tom Tate is the mayor. He's very controversial and dodgy. So
Great.
Yeah, he
would
would have his own angle in there. It would not surprise me if it was like, you give me some Bitcoin and I'll sort it for you. Yeah.
Oh, everyone plays a part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it was good news story for the crypto sort of community. Yeah.
100%. I'll have to check that out as well. That sounds really cool.
Was that the Senator Loomis bill in America?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. I'll post, if anyone wants to read it, I'll post it in the Discord in the general.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah.
And I think Paul Barron's got something on that. I think it was Paul Barron's. Yeah, this morning I think he's published something as well. So maybe have a look at the his video. I haven't watched it all, but I saw that was the headline.
Yeah, very cool. I thought that was really awesome news. And I think hopefully we sort of mimic America, right? And do something similar here. But it's the time frame, I suppose. It's always frustrating. Yeah, the other thing I was going to go through was just the and I've blocked some time out today to get some stuff done. So I want to go through the curriculum. So this morning I was going to go through the where am I? So the bit entry program. So obviously we've got the Lightning wallet set up and the LURL set up and the Hiro wallet set up. I was going to go through some of the other stuff and kind of just build out some content, probably written and video as well. So if I do that today and just share it with you guys, do you want to give us some feedback sort of through the week, and then we can edit stuff and you know, tell me what we can chuck out and keep or whatever. And then
That's good.
yeah, by next week we'll have like a basic bit entry program, and then we can do a type form associated with that. And then we can just see if it kind of works just between us. And then yeah, potentially get some learners in to roll through it, and just as a sort of pilot program. But yeah, that was kind of my plan for today. Did anyone else have any sort of time to work on anything today in terms of curriculum, or is everyone kind of busy?
I've got some time. I'm happy to jump in. I'm just doing a writing day. So yeah, I'll just slot it in if you want. I'm doing some writing for 2 different clients. So yeah, I'll just slot it in. My headspace is in writing curriculum today. So yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, well, I'll share some Google Docs with
Yeah.
all of us, and then we can just
Great.
jump in and go from there if that works out.
Yeah, I'd put my name down to do some on security and safety and security.
Great.
I won't be able to do that today, but
No, that's okay.
I'd get that done this week so we can have that basics of safety and security.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Sounds great. Sounds really good. So if we do that, get the Jacques, if you can get the authentication working, that'd be awesome. Karen, I'll work with you to do a like the next provocation. So we'll do authentication for that, and I'll share a Google Doc with you, Jill. Actually, I'll share it with everyone, and then whoever wants to dump in ideas, just get something.
To work on the curriculum too, but
Yeah.
today might be a bit crazy for me, but by later on in the week I should have more flexibility.
Yeah, beautiful. No, whenever. All good, all good. I just my only day is today from the looks of my calendar for for a little while, so I thought better make the most of it and get stuff done. Awesome. All right, well, we might leave it at there then, and then we'll reconvene next week and go through a bit of a curriculum. I suppose like kind of reviewing it and seeing what makes sense and what doesn't. But I want to kind of take what I've learned from the 21 Days of Bitcoin. Like their language is really good at making it palatable, I think, for people. So I want to take what I've learned from that and sort of incorporate that and go from there. But yeah, should be good.
Karen, I was quite interested in that conversation about the reward system, like SATs being the reward for one person and for education and incentivization of people, whether the one reward or the group recognition, or, you know, and your thoughts around that at some point. Because I even with, say, the kids that I work with, it's like knowing, what is the right way, because I don't necessarily always agree with at the school. It's like the one person gets the prize or the top 3 get the prize. And it's, well, to me, that's like totally didn't incentivize me when I was a kid.
Agreed.
So it's like, unless you're the winner or you want to be the winner, I mean, that's good. It can teach you to compete and to do your best, but is it necessary?
Yeah, it also teaches you embarrassment. If you're embarrassed that you thought you were going to get the prize and you were pipped to the post, and now you've got to what? Yeah, there's a lot of I suppose negativity with regards to spiraling. And you're right. Do we need to make it a hierarchical one winner takes it all?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Gordon. It's an interesting psychological sort of conditioning that we seem to perpetuate in our society, but we don't need to.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we can do whatever we want, really. we can swap it around.
We can be flexible too. Sometimes we could say, hey, wow, we're all winners. Other times say, hey, you know what? Sometimes there's one thing that just really thinks that this is what we need now. And just as long as everyone feels it's worth putting an entry in because, hey, I do have good ideas. And otherwise the one that's never listened to. That, hey, that's life, isn't it? They're winners.
That's right.
making major change, but it's the collaboration and the other ideas that often help that winner too.
Yep, life is not fair.
Okay, interesting.
Mm.
Hey, is the winner for the greater good? Is it going to help everybody?
Yeah.
Sure. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, even
Some
just
good
talking
comments.
to my friends, kids yesterday. So they're doing exams at the moment, like year 11 and year 10, I think. And they're just stressed about it, and it's like just needlessly stressed. Like, I mean, the whole, like, what they want to do in for their careers isn't predicated on VCE results whatsoever. They're still stressed about it, and it's just like, it's amazing how much pressure is put onto them. And the whole concept of like ranking children,
Yeah.
it's sickening to me. Like, whoever came up with that is a maniac, really. Like, let's rank the children according to
Yeah.
to my wishes. Like, what?
Sadly though, Kieran, if I put my government hat on, which I have to do still 2 days a week, and I'd prefer not to, that system ain't going anywhere. It's legislated.
Yep.
So sadly, I don't agree with it, but they love it. And
Yeah, they do. Makes it easy, right? Yeah.
Yep, the robotic nature of the whole beast of curriculum and government rollout of education systems, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's really sad. But like, to Karen's point and Gordon's point, we don't have to replicate it with
No.
this. So we can do whatever we want. Like,
Yeah.
maybe giving out a prize to, the winner is the wrong thing. Maybe
Yeah.
we need to rethink that, and I think like what we're doing with the optional NFTs, like that MOOC model, is probably the way to go, because it is exciting, it's new tech, and you're kind of learning about it while doing it at the same time, and it's not like there's no winners or losers. It's just do it if you want to, sort of thing. Like that voluntary aspect I really like. But yeah, for the provocations, maybe we did approach that the wrong way. So I'm open to any suggestions you guys want to do with the fund. Like, we could split it between multiple people, or maybe even give them the option. Could contact them.
I think I do think it incentivizes them.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
So
Nothing wrong with doing it the way he's planned it, but hey, it doesn't mean we're going to do it the same way every time.
I was just curious from the educator side and Karen's experience, what it means about having a winner takes all or a collaborative. So yeah, good to learn more from an educator's point of view.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, just like this initial group. I mean, they're kind of like the early adopters, so maybe even just if we can reward those that actually responded with something, and then kind of have it tiered later on. But I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe we need to be more explicit with regards to the rules of the game. So what are we actually doing the whole provocation for? What are we trying to achieve on maybe a longer development of content bank? And if, for example, they're able to go on the journey with us, maybe it's not a reward because we got a laugh or we enjoyed your response, but maybe the criteria is that they're, as content providers over a certain period of time, we reach out to them and agree to collaborate with our ideas. And if they reach these benchmarks, then they can, on a monthly basis, receive the sats that otherwise we would have given them as the prize. But it's not a prize, it's more them understanding that they've got sort of like a little side hustle, or a little, not the hustle, but do you know what I mean? They're actually valued for their contribution to the development of a content bank that we will actually be able to use. So maybe it's more pride. And I think, we take pride from having a prize, but that's not sustainable. So actually that pride that a child or a learner has got to be able to contribute to the IP development, they feel that they've got a purpose. And so that pride and purpose go together. And so maybe we shift our expectations with regards to how we structure it differently.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot to think about, really, isn't it? Like, when you're sort of designing this stuff out. But I think, from what I saw actually doing the 21 days of Bitcoin, running through that at the end, much like what we sort of harped on about a lot sort of thing is what do you want to learn about next? So that's what they asked at the very end. So you could submit whatever you like. So I put Lightning. It'd be good to see more Lightning network content and mining specifically. So running through that. So I think if we sort of mimic that and do something like that, which I mean is literally just a question at the end of the type form. So I
Yeah.
think kind of getting that feedback, and it creates community as well. But I did notice like it's kind of advertised as you get sats for going through this course, but it's you go into a pool of people that might get sats sort of thing. So it's not a given. So I think the NFT certification is kind of a nicer idea than going into a prize pool than that. But yeah, cool. Well, I think that's a lot to think about. But I think if we can get something up and running by next week, I'm going to contact Stacks today as well, and we can see what's going on with that, and then we'll just keep building.
Terrific.
Just for advertising our next Bitcoin meetup as well.
Oh yeah.
If we can maybe have some ideas for that, and were you planning on having those monthly, or?
Yeah, I think so. If that works for everybody.
And if we were, to get something going, we can publish it out a bit more.
We should, I should actually
onto the meetup. So if you
we've got
had
a
an
big
idea on what
mailing
that is.
list, and just give us lots of heads up to do promotion.
Well, should we do
On
the
the date.
same? What was it? The Thursday, the 2nd. Sort of I think I did recurring.
That's probably, did we have a particular topic we wanted to do the next one on? And if not today, we can come up with that and just get that happening.
I was keen to hear, I forget their names, but the people that joined from your community that had their own project that we might have spoken about. I think that'd be really cool.
I mean that's Michael.
Michael,
they've got
decentralized.
they've reached out to us
something?
in regards to Stacks.
Decentralize everything.
Everything, yeah.
So they've just basically because Stacks has got that connection with Bitcoin. They're very keen to look into that. So they're full deep dive into Stacks right now.
Karen's just saying, how many people joined the first meetup? Oh, we had a fair few. So we had, I think, in the VR space. I know, Jill, you were there. I got a selfie with you in World, which is pretty cool.
I was totally lost in that whole space.
Way out, yeah.
Yeah, it just kept, so I thought it was, so I wanted to join from, a visitor's perspective, but it just kept, I don't know whether it's my connectivity, but yeah, I could see you guys and hear you guys because I had one screen set up there, but then when I was in the VR space, I just found, maybe it's me, I found it very...
You couldn't hear, or?
Well, I could, I think, I don't know, maybe I needed my daughter to come down and actually help me in the VR space, but I would do it again. It was a lot of fun, but I just seemed to, not be very good at it.
Yeah, we might need some more practice in there with all of us. I think, that's the other thing, I suppose, like, do we want to run it the same way again? Because in my mind, I was thinking we'd do like a different physical space each time. So like kind of rotate between Melbourne, Queensland, Sydney, and doing it the same way I did. But it was a bit of setup getting it working like that. Basically, we need to have a joint, I think, Google account, YouTube account, and Zoom account. Right. So we can all just log into it, and then you post that up to the live stream into the VR space so people can watch it. Matt from New Zealand was watching. He was in the VR space. He said it worked really well. So he actually had his VR headset on, and he said, yeah, it was great. And there was someone else dancing in the corner. I don't know who that was. Yes. They had like a dancing avatar, which I thought was hilarious. But it was cool. I think it was great.
That actually might have been our connection here at the Playhouse.
Might have been, yeah.
Because we actually had the Zoom going. We're in there, but we actually had the Mozilla hubs going, and we were in there. So it must have been us.
All right. Okay. So we had 3 or 4 people, because there was another. I think a 4th person joined as well, and then they left. So 4 in the VR. We had a a bunch in Zoom, and we had people watching the live stream as well on YouTube. So it's not really a tribrid model. It's like I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like 5 bits of tech. So it's a lot of pieces can go wrong, but it's I think it's fun. It's a fun way to do it. But yeah, in terms of the topic, I thought it might be cool to sort of open it up to the decentralized everything guys if they want to present.
Yeah, see if they've got something they want to do around Bitcoin, because
Yeah.
they're keen Bitcoiners.
Yeah,
Michael might
awesome.
be keen for that. We can
Yeah,
ask
very
him.
much.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So it's just picking the date, I suppose. So I was thinking, what did I have? I think I did a recurring thing. This is the first Thursday of every month. Is that what we sort of said? 'Cause it was
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'll just make it
7th of July.
beautiful. I'll make it repeat. First Thursday. John.
I'll get something with Michael there, and I'll communicate it with you, and we can post some stuff up into the meetups and get it promoted out, eh?
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we'll do some proper promo this time rather than like 2 days before putting it on Twitter. But
Yeah.
that's
I'm
good.
about to do a newsletter with a whole lot of things coming up, so I'll promote that. Can you send me an email with just what you want me to say in it, or direct me to where it
Sure
is?
thing. Yeah,
Or
beautiful.
chat's good.
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
email.
Yeah. I'll do the websites as well. So the Stacks website and because we'll do part of it, Stacks 101, I think is worth doing as well.
Yeah.
And to sort of both of them, both websites with the updated events
Same
page.
time each time?
Yeah, I think so. That seemed to work pretty well.
Great.
Because I think in terms of people finishing work and stuff, it's probably the right
Yeah, it seemed to
time.
be pretty good.
Yeah.
And a lot of the other meetups seem to be in the city, seem to be just after work. So
Yeah.
when they used to happen. It'd be good to start to see who in the community knows Clarity as well in the Australia community. Is anyone working on the language Clarity?
Yeah.
And at some point, I guess, yeah, I mean, I'm not a coder, but at some point having like a session about Clarity
That'd be great.
for devs, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, the beauty of doing it this way as well, we don't have to, it doesn't necessarily have to be people in Australia presenting, right? So it could be
Sure.
someone from anywhere within the community. So we could even ask in the Stacks Discord if there's someone would like to present. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Very, very cool. Yeah, well, I think that's everything I had. Was there anything else we wanted to touch base on? I think that's it. All right. Cool.
So we'll be just building out more on the Digital Playhouse website to direct traffic to School of Bitcoin and yeah. So I mean, since we changed, we've decided to run our operations through the charity 100% now. So our website will get a full redesign. So yeah,
That'd be awesome.
help me out with anything that we can put on the website to
to
direct traffic. Yeah.
Awesome. Is that Wix at the moment?
It is, but
It is.
you know, we're applying for a grant to
Yeah.
get a big new one in the next 3 months. Yeah.
Beautiful. That'd be great.
But I mean, it's Wix at the moment, which is easy enough to just sort of update with content.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it's Chocolate Day
Put
on the
all our
7th, is it? July. Nice.
Yeah, so Jill, I think by like hopefully like
Let's
our
have some
goal would
chocolate.
be by the start of the new financial year in July that we can start to set up things like different grants, Gitcoin, different fundraisers for projects, whether it's Stacks or whether it's School of Bitcoin or someone else's project. And we'd be able to receive donations and then filter that back out to the project, you know?
Yeah.
Grants. Yeah. I'm writing a mega grant application if anyone wants to help me.
Yes. I can lend my support.
Oh, Jill, I'd appreciate it so much. I mean, I'll write it, but
yeah.
We're going for $25,000 to get a really good website built with events and payments and interaction. So it's going to be a real asset of the foundation and projects on it.
Great.
Yeah, sounds great. Sounds
Yeah,
fantastic.
all about financial literacy. So your writing will be mine's right like an accountant.
Is that that's okay, is that we need that too in grants. That's very important because it's a fine balance, right, between the pitch and the actual facts. But is that fiat money, or is that government grant? Or
Oh yes, it's the Queensland Future Skills Fund for
yep,
social enterprises of the last 18 that have started in the last 18 months. So it's rare that these come along, that they actually, you know, we're waiting to be to exist for 12 months and have a charity because we couldn't get any grants, and now they came out with one that we've been eligible for all along. So
yeah, absolutely. And there's a few more as well. If we're looking at fiat money that I'm aware of as well, you're probably the same. I'm on the list and I get sent regularly who's doing what. So yeah, okay.
Let's share notes.
Yeah, share. Yeah, that's good. Okay, good one.
Awesome.
Thanks.
That's great.
Yeah, if there's and I mean, as Kieran looks at his space down there, as his space, when he finds a space in that, if there's any grants out there that could help to establish it.
Yeah.
If we, you know, spin that up as to what you might need and what you're looking for, there might be suitable grants. I'm
actually going to a co-working space in Chadstone tomorrow, Karen. There's one, it's like above the, you know where the David Jones is at Chatty?
Yes.
Like above that is this massive space. I went to ages ago for an event, but really good event space and relatively cheap. The one like local to here, like just didn't get back to me. So I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll have a look somewhere else then, I suppose. But yeah, it should be cool. So if
I've seen some of the Chadstone learning space, cooperative learning space.
Oh yeah.
Quite a few companies have offices there.
Yep.
And there's a joint space in the middle. Actually, one of my daughter's company works there.
Ah, cool.
It's
Maybe it's the same one then. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a big space. That one of my actually one of the parents from Marana, who I actually went to high school with, and we didn't like, he was coming to every Coda Dojo. Like, oh, do I recognize you from somewhere? He's like, yeah, we went to school together. But it's actually him. Yeah, he's got an office in there, so I'm going to catch up with him and he's going to show us around. So
I'll ask my daughter about it too.
Yeah, it's the water main or watermark or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on that. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, cool. All
Excellent.
Right, well, thanks everyone, and we'll get some work done, and I'll reconvene next week. Should be good.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Kieran, and everyone.
Kieran.
Thank you. It's so good to see you all. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hopefully we can see you next time, Jill.
Yeah, I'll get that sorted. Sorry, the week came around so quickly. I was like, oh my goodness, it's not sorted again. Yeah.
All good.
Okay, thanks
See you then.
guys. Take
Bye.
care. Thanks. Bye.